Okay.
Because he was so powered. They was having Miles Sanders do all the finesse stuff last year, which was insane. Miles
Gotcha.
Sanders, Miles Sanders was getting end rounds and sweeps.
Man, okay. Yeah, cause see, like, and that's why I'm so happy that and then also uh him when we finish the show, can you send me this graphic? Cause this gonna let me do some homework too. Cause like you
The
basically
winless
just
one.
yeah, the winless one. Cause see, I was gonna put together kind of like teams to go ahead and start getting prepared for the fire sale teams, and you just beat me to it. But I haven't done my research yet. So since you already got that up, when we finish, send me this graphic. I want to
It's
comb through
already
these.
in your Twitter DM. Just
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna pull it out. Did you send it to my personal or the chat one, the group?
personal.
Perfect. You my dog.
Yeah, you know I got you.
You my dog. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some real homework on this too, because I'm not gonna just be looking for running backs. I'm gonna be trying to look for safeties, linebackers, edges, everything. Like I'm gonna comb through it for like, and then I want to start doing, and I want us to kind of combine this work if we can.
Tay
Like
Davis, who is your team, by the way? Because Tay Davis said his team is up here. So Tay Davis, who is your team? And Tay, who's your best player?
yeah,
While
right.
you're in here, so we can go ahead and start this.
Absolutely. Who's your best player? So then another thing I'm gonna want to do is going forward, since we starting to get at this part of the year, it's time to start breaking down these dudes by film. So after Sunday, we're gonna have 3 games to where we can break down these people actual film now.
Hey, boss, real quick, so that we can go ahead and organize this.
Hmm.
I already have a document that I have started.
Hmm.
As far as trade targets,
Yep.
real quick, y'all go ahead and run down the list so I can type these names so we can have them so we know who we need to target, whose film we need to go ahead and start looking at so we can peel back the layers on this thing because ultimately, y'all, what I'm feeling is Jerry and Steven are pretty solid owners, managers, right? But to me, they need to work on their pimping a little bit, okay? Because as potential pimps, right, and landlord, this. I'm going back to your point because you started this stream off, at least with me, with positive peer pressure, right?
Hmm.
It wouldn't take nothing for Jerry and Steven to
Absolutely.
knock on that door and see that these other teams are in bad relationships right now, right? And it's nothing to go ahead and start whispering sweet nothings into Cleveland's ear,
Yep.
into New Orleans' ear, into the Jets' ear. You go ahead and start whispering sweet nothings. You see, she came to work with a bruise on her eye. You know what that might be because of. You see, she came out the bathroom with tissue in her hand and tears up underneath in the wells of her eyes. You know she's in a bad relationship right now and she wants out. So right now, before the trade deadline, you go ahead and start whispering sweet nothings in these people's ear and targeting these players that you want to make your squad what it is. So y'all go ahead with the list when you're ready, because we got to compile this and start getting to work.
Yeah, so and to your point real quick, they also did that with Pickens. See, because Steven and Jerry, they got this old crazy ass rule that the first person pick up the phone loses leverage. So they lose deals sometimes over fake righteousness. Same thing happened with Micah. Like he put his foot down on something he didn't have to put his foot down on. Crazy shit, right? But with Pickens, it was the opposite. They actually got on the phone. You know what I mean? So to your point, get on the phone. Like so number one, Miles.
Got him.
Okay.
Miles,
So then number
Daniil
two,
Hunter. I ain't gonna just. I'm just gonna throw names out there. You just list them, and then you
Who
can
was that,
discuss them.
Henny?
Daniil Hunter. Matter of fact, you want you can make sections. You can do pass rushers, linebackers, running backs. You can just split them
I
up.
I segregated right now. Just give me the names.
All right, so the Neil Hunt. All right, so that's pass rushers. So we gave you two: Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips. Oh, let me look at this list
Petrie.
again. Petrie, yeah, Petrie as well. Let me look at this list. Oh,
I ain't giving up on the Colts yet because they still early. They might
yeah, I
start
feel
losing.
you on
Shit.
that too, boy. I feel you.
I'm
Ooh.
still
I'm
looking
praying.
at that.
I'm
Don't get me
praying that
excited
they
now on the
go just to
Colts.
the toilet. That's who I want to raid. I want to raid the hell out of them, bro.
We
they is going crazy. Listen, I don't mess with landlord. We like this nigga Daniel Jones always got a fire nickname. They call that
That
boy
boy that got a cold ass nickname on it though.
Indiana Jones.
Ooh, that
Indiana
is
Jones is
cold.
perfect, bro.
That
That's
actually is
cold, bro.
cold.
Danny Dimes
Damn.
was cold. Danny Dimes was cold. Like that boy keep a dope
Indiana
nickname.
Jones is killing that though. That's
It
times
is.
five.
It is.
He
It is.
multiplied it.
It's on
Indiana
top.
Jones. I ain't think
Indiana
y'all was
Jones
gonna
is
shock me.
ridiculous.
That is
Indiana Jones is ridiculous. And then you playing in Indianapolis.
perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect. Nah, they smoked
Yeah,
that.
dog.
Well, y'all
Indiana
clutch with
Jones.
it.
Cause listen, you know
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard. You know
Alvin Kamara,
the only
Tony
reason I
Pollard.
haven't listed, like Kayvon Thibodeau, I just don't see the Giants willing to trade them boys to Dallas Cowboys. Like we should probably have their name on there. It's just them boys. Jerry Jones said he never even called the Giants. He called the Jets when it was time to move Michael Parsons. He said he wasn't
Damn.
wasn't even considering the Giants.
Hey, TD got a good point. I feel the same way. He said the Colts saw the New Orleans Saints of the last season. Facts. They came out hot and then just died. That's what I'm thinking the
That's
Colts
what I'm
might do.
praying. That's exactly what I've been praying on. I've been saying that too. I've been saying, God, please let them be the Saints, bro. Let them start hot and fall off a cliff, bro. Cause
We wishing on
boy,
their downfall this
man,
year. I'm
hey, I
sorry,
ain't gonna
but we
lie,
got to
bro.
poke. We
Man,
got to pillage their village. We
boy, I'm
got to get
trying to
Pillage they
tell you,
everything.
village
I
is
want
crazy.
Caleb out them so
Now,
bad,
Star,
boy.
hold on. You been here this whole time. You ain't gonna say nothing, cuz. You ain't gonna say nothing.
What's up, Phillips?
I listen. We done.
Oh,
She been here this whole time. I done told her
Yeah.
like, listen, you not backstage. It's just so many.
positive
It's
peer
just it's
pressure.
just so many people. Only let you show
I
five at
know.
a
I was
time.
confused. I'm
Let's
like, am
start
I
getting the flow. Let's start taking flow then. Do your thing, Star.
back? What's up, fellas? I was just gonna comment. I think y'all trying to say teams that players to get from the fire sale.
Hmm.
From these teams, I would add Will McDonald. I know we were very high on him coming out of the draft. Now I don't know if they'll be willing to trade him because he is a young guy. But I
Got
mean, if
him.
they on the fire sale, you still might be able to get him. And I
Hmm.
feel like I don't know if the Chiefs would move Carl Loftus, but I take Carl Loftus from the Chiefs. But they probably not gonna be selling him because they
I
don't
was
really
just
have
about to
cash
say,
to
I
shoot.
think the Chiefs is the opposite of what we think the Colts is. I think the Chiefs gonna be fine and the Colts
Right?
gonna die. That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying.
They always start off slow and then they be in the Super Bowl. So I don't ever criticize the Chiefs. 'Cause I'm like, bro, they're gonna be in the Super Bowl again. So
Somehow
um, some way somehow,
that devil magic crazy.
Or go
exactly.
be in the middle of the road. They ain't go stay boo boo.
Right? They don't say boo boo. What about Montez Sweat from the Bears? He any good?
He's been awful. I looked at Montez Sweat in the last 19 games. He only has 5.5 sacks, and they regret signing him.
Oh Lord.
And then
Okay.
I,
Well,
and I,
that's
when I
not good.
Yikes.
watched the film, I ain't see nothing with him.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we just got to keep looking and seeing. But um, well, before I talk more, I want everybody to know somebody charged me up in my comments. They said, I found you on Boss Show, but you didn't introduce yourself. So I had to search all over to find who you are. So before
Oh,
I was like, oh, I was like, I never had nobody charge me up for not introducing myself. So before I get started, my name is Star, but I'm Stargazer Sports is my YouTube channel. That's where you can find me and subscribe to me, and then there is where you can find all my social media handles. But um, I really wanted to come on here. I said I
Oh,
wanted to
but
come on here.
real quick, start.
Go,
We
go
doing
ahead.
something about that too. Just let you know, I'm in the midst of creating B-roll so everybody that's going to advertise our channels as we making points. That's gonna happen going forward. We do apologize about that. When we collabing like this, we do stop and think tank how to make it better. So that's gonna be one
Yeah,
of the things that we do. So we apologize about not doing a better
That's a
job.
dope idea too. I might
Damn
need to
good.
piggyback off of that too.
Oh yeah, I'm stealing all your ideas. I promise you, bro. If you don't trademark that positive peer pressure, you gonna
Hey,
look up.
stop. We got a name
Listen,
for it now. Positive peer pressure.
positive peer
listen, I'm gonna
Cause
tell
pressure.
we
you what's
got on
gonna
her
happen. You gonna
ass.
look up and you gonna be like,
Later in the
damn, I
show.
tried to trademark it. It already belonged to this guy named Marcus Smith.
Now, see,
damn
like
it!
I don't even believe that's your real name. Like Marcus Smith sound made up, and Boss
Oh,
Cowboy sound
I
like the
know
real
your
name.
real name. I ain't gonna tell people your real name, cause that shit don't even you don't even look like your real name at all.
Hell
You
nah,
look like your real name be like you on the field or something
it's an alias.
with a whip to your back.
That's
Man,
true, bro. When I saw his real name, I
I
said,
said, what? That's your name?
Mm-mm. Hey, listen.
I'm sorry, Star.
"Who?" Oh, Javante Williams. Because I want to know because I'm like, I need to argue with boss about this because
Hold
Damn.
on, hold on, real quick. Somebody
Oh,
finna die.
oh
Somebody,
Lord.
somebody is
I got
finna
a feeling
die.
my homie.
Somebody is finna die. The
Oh boy.
cheetah piss sound like a bunch of chickens squawking. No, that is the sound of your bald-headed mama talking to your ugly ass granny. That's the sound of the chicken squawking right there. The sound of your bald-headed mama talking to your cockeyed granny, my boy. So I tell you what, you finna get the fuck out of Dodge. You shot in the head, and you know what? We ain't ever gonna see you again. You came, you interacted, we used you like a little slut, and now you're gone.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
That nigga is dead.
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 There we go.
Gone. Hey man.
everybody
Hit it,
He
color.
just wanted some money.
All he wanted was the money, he. All he
Hey
wanted was the
man.
money.
Oh no, when this happened, niggas
oh,
dying there.
Ain't never died before.
Damn,
Yo,
that boy be killing
uh
them, bro. He be killing
so
them
Cool
dead.
Hands Lou hit somebody with a 499. We're waiting for other teams to fall. Who's waiting for other teams to fall? Who hoping we go on a losing streak? Does Jared become a seller? Shit, nah, we ain't finna
Hell
lose
nah, this
nothing.
ain't selling.
Hell no.
Jared don't believe in selling.
I ain't losing streak.
no.
Who
Dak
hoping we
Prescott?
go on a losing streak? I don't know who
Hell,
hoping that shit.
fuck no. Fuck no.
Fuck no, it's crazy.
Hell no. I'm trying to win the whole thing this year.
Now.
Fuck.
Yeah, we trying to win right now.
So far I got Miles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, Daniil Hunter, Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, Jalen Petrie, Alvin Kamara, Tony Pollard, and star added Will McDonald.
Yep.
Yeah. And
And she want
what
to
about
fight me on Williams.
Nick Chubb or their other running back? Because
A
he's not
chain.
looking great over there in Texas. But it could be they offensive line is terrible. That's the issue over there. So, but Nick Chubb and what's the other guy?
Joe Mixon
Uh,
hurt for the season, so
no, not Joe Mixon. Their other one.
the dude
Uh,
that we wanted at one point,
right.
Demir Pierce.
Yes, Damian Pierce. Damian Pierce. It's possible. And then A Chain. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
would like to get A Chain, but I don't think he
Steven
fits
said get him,
Scotty's
so I
style.
got him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Brees Hall, that's true. They were trying to move Brees Hall forever, but now he's their lead back. So what about Braylon Allen instead? They giving him like 2 carries a game. I know everybody was high on Braylon Allen too coming out the draft. I didn't love him, but
The
he'll
question
be good.
is, which one complements? If Javante Williams is the power back, which back out there is going to be the speed back? Which one is going to be the splash play guy?
I say Shada don't even really do that. He thunder and thunder.
If he done it and done it, then we're going to double up. So
Yep.
my real question is, because no, I am like the guy that knows the Dallas Cowboys. So my biggest thing is going to be what is the scenario where they actually make one of these moves for running backs. Like they seen like pass rush not being effective, and they've been doing this little shit here and there. But if the offensive line is going to create holes like this, and Devontae Williams, and they can look at they little board and look at the numbers and say, "Oh, we're getting a good return on our investment." Oh man, like he's doing this and this. We're gonna spend $2 for him. Like if they can look at that and see that, what is going to be the thing to force their hands in actually getting a running back?
Looking at their own goddamn history.
So
Yeah.
nothing. What you telling me?
No,
'Cause
no, looking at
no,
their history.
I
And
mean,
then
that,
pressure. Like pressuring them to like, bro, that's my problem with Williams is bro, it's like good enough is not good enough. That's why I'm saying in the copycat league, we ain't copying shit. Like all the teams had good backs and then went with better backs and then went to another level.
Top down.
Every one of them, bro. And it started with San Fran. They had good backs. They had backs that was averaging 5 a carry and said, fuck them, let's go with CMC. That's exactly what they did. And they went to the Super Bowl with that shit. If they just look around the league and actually copy success, then shit, we don't even got to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like just look around the goddamn league. Okay, you saw it with Philly. You saw them have Swift and Sanders, young Sanders, a young productive Sanders, didn't fall for his stats, and he had good numbers. But they said,
Oh,
you know what? Fuck 1,300. Let's go with a guy that can make get us 2,000. You know
Boss,
what I'm saying?
Real
boss, don't
quick.
even
Shout out
sit
to
there.
Mafia Productions for the 5 piece. He said A Chain got 4-3 speed. He do. He's a game changer. But listen, I'm not disagreeing with Boss, but you also got to understand who the hell
No, I
you
know who
talking
we
to.
dealing with. I definitely know who we dealing with. That's what I'm saying. So it's like this, bro. I believe that our pressure works. I swear it do. I believe it. I believe that a lot of times, bro, people be against our ideas until they hear us say it over and over.
Yep.
I swear that be the case. Like people, like even our fight, even when we didn't agree, people was listening to it. You see what
This
I'm
is true.
saying? Like, yeah, because people were saying stuff on the side like, I thought Team Weapons versus Team Trenches was corny, but you listened, didn't you?
Yep.
And
Right.
everybody in your chat was talking about that shit too, wasn't it? Yeah, because it got around, right? So even when we don't agree, we have, in my opinion, we have very high level debates and discussions, bro. And so, like, it's some cats, and I swear, bro, that same shit happened with Booker. You remember, landlord, what happened when I made that pick a book in the first simulator? I got an elf. True or false?
Got F level
And
upper.
landlord hit me right in my nose with the most evil
Facts.
shit. My boy said, "Look at God."
If it's hilarious.
Cause he had to pass on everybody. He had to pass on Ashton Genty. He had to
It
pass
was a
on Ted.
flood of
He
F.
passed
He
on
He had to pass
everybody.
on
They
landlord
like,
all
was
the dope
dirty
people.
with it.
Oh,
Landlord was
man.
dirty
It's
with
so
it.
funny.
He said
Oh,
he
man.
put God in it. He said, "Thank you, God. You put them in a situation to where they gotta put their money where their
Man.
mouth is."
Hey,
That shit was hilarious. But I got a real life elf. But by the time we all fought it out for months, when we got to the draft, people was prepared for Booker. You feel me? Even people that didn't disagree, they was starting to say, "I like the pick. You just got to give me my weapon now." You feel me? So I know over time, Henny, I really believe this. We got to keep talking about this shit. We got to keep talking about trade for both of them. Like, no, I'm not on this RB1 and that's it shit. No, I'm like, give me that and go give me Chubb. I mean, go give me Miles Garrett. Like, no, we got to keep talking about it.
hey,
Because I do believe Jerry
I ain't
cares
gonna
about
lie,
what
man. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I just believe
I was just
Jerry
about to
listen.
say, I just want to finish this and say this because it need to be said. I think it's real underrated the work we did on trenches versus weapons, bro.
Yeah,
Like that shit was legendary to me. I don't care what
was.
nobody say.
It
That shit
was.
was dope as hell. If you really
legendary
follow that saga that we went through, bro, that shit was dope as hell.
From
Everybody
beginning to
had
end.
great debates. Everybody went crazy in their research and coming up with their stances and their topics. And man, we went crazy with weapons versus
That fight was epic,
trenches. On
bro.
my life,
Also,
I don't care what nobody say. That
I
shit
don't
was
even.
dope as hell.
I don't mean to cut you off, but money is involved. Now, Stephen Carroll does want to know the star get her cash app.
And since money is involved, I got to go ahead and give my thank yous. I got a couple folks I need to thank you. Shout out to the homie JVB boy, sent the 20 super chat. Shout out to Stephen Carroll, sent the $25 super chat. Excuse me, Cash App. And shout out to King Parrish for the $10 super chat. Appreciate all of y'all, man. Again, you heard it earlier in the show. We sacrifice time, we sacrifice money, we sacrifice time with our family, our friends, etc. to do this. You know what I'm saying? So again, I appreciate y'all. Thank you again for sending the monetary gifts. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the subs. All of that. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed.
And I would say yes, P Carol, I got your cash app. Thank you so much. Also, JV, I think you sent me one yesterday. Thank you so much for everybody who has been donated to my cash app. Y'all been really blessing me in my cash
Like
app
for
lately.
real.
So I
Oh,
really appreciate that because that's some software and stuff I could definitely get now from all y'all's
Yeah.
donations. So
Upgrade.
thank
Yeah.
y'all so much. I really appreciate it.
and thank you, Miss Pam. Just hit me with a cash app. I thank you for the gift, Miss Pam. You are dope. You are the greatest. You see it all the time. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, I don't know why the hell it's not showing. I did something wrong, and our shit be disappearing off from over here. So to counteract that, I want everybody to pin their cash apps in their chat boxes,
I
and
did.
okay. And I want everybody just to pin they cash up in their chat boxes. I'm gonna try and get it back up here. That's what I've been doing behind the screen, behind the scenes. Got to hit something a while back, and it's not staying up here. So We're gonna figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Star, you said you want to box me on Williams.
Uh
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to see if I can, because for some reason my phone won't let me put the camera
Why we
on.
always
So.
fighting, Star? It be you.
I,
I
it,
swear that be you, Ray. Don't be me. I think you just like to fight balls. I just think that's what that is.
it be like that sometimes.
I know she finna bring up
Uh oh.
that yards after contact.
Oh Lord. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so Star in here for real this time.
There we go.
She should be able to share her screen too.
Yep.
There we go.
Share your screen, Star, if you can.
In there like swimwear.
Hold on. C Hayes with the
The
five
super chat,
piece
man. Appreciate the super chat. See,
said the Chiefs won 3 Super Bowls with average running backs. The Eagles in 2017 had an average running back and won the Super Bowl. Plus the Bucks in 2019 had an average running back. I'll add another one to be talking about average backs. The Rams running back wasn't really good in 2021. But you know, there's also a trend of great running backs, especially in your history, winning Super Bowls. All three with Emmitt Smith, the two with Tony Dorsett, the Eagles' last Super Bowl. Um, you know, so there it works both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like there have been teams that got it done with lesser backs, but in your history, for worse with you, you know, like the Dallas Cowboys. Really, if we just being honest, the Dallas Cowboys have never won without a super team. And we just talking about going all in and
shit.
having Hall of
That's
Fame talent. Like every time that we actually won Super Bowls, we
You
had
finished it for me. You finished it for me. I
we
was
had
shit.
we
You
had
hit
loaded
all my
we had
points.
loaded teams
We
because
gotta
Well,
finish it.
it's. I was gonna say that. What's your history?
Gotta reduplicate it. You gotta
It's
reduplicate
and
it.
see, this is what I said too. While I start pulling it up. This is what we got to realize. I showed a graphic yesterday. I was gonna show a graphic yesterday. I'm gonna just talk about it right now.
mhm.
Who was better, Saquon first 2 years or Saquon last year?
I think Saquon last
Which
year.
one last year?
No,
Really, so he had better production his first 2 years.
Oh.
no. That's the problem that people be having. They look at production. Saquon, as a younger back, was a faster, more powerful back. He just didn't have that offensive line.
You're right, and I hear it too. Let me see something.
You turned it down. You did good. You found it.
I didn't do
So,
anything. Star,
so
I think
that, and
Star
that's
was
why I
the
was
one that
gonna
said
show that
something.
graphic, and I was gonna explain that trying to judge running backs by stats is go fuck you over. Because then I could show like conflicting stats, like shit, like Randall having a better average than Murray, and how most RB2s have a better average. So when we start judging backs by stats, we sometimes can, you know, it's almost like that graphic and that people be talking about. Like I ain't gonna get into that, but people be using and manipulating stats a lot, and not sometimes intentionally. You know what I'm saying? It's some things is not as surface. You got to dig into the why behind these stats, right? So like, that's why I said who was a better back, Saquon last year or Saquon his first 2 years. Clearly, Saquon his first 2 years was better. But what's the difference? You put him with the number one offensive line, and you got the max now out of Saquon. You see
Can
what
I
I'm saying?
can I say something real quick just about this whole running back competition? I'm jumping in and out.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk top down and whatnot, and people got to look, this is not a comparison to the potential free agent that we want to target or a person that's on another team that we want to trade for. This is not them against Javante Williams. In actuality, this is the person we want to acquire versus Miles Sanders.
Right.
See, that's the comparison we need to have. See, you compare Javante to whomever we want to add, that's going to be the complement. They're going to be a tandem.
Right.
You got to compare this cat to Miles Sanders and what he is or isn't doing. That's
Right.
the real competition, in my opinion.
Yeah. And see, I talked about this very same thing yesterday. This exact same thing. But I'll let you go first, though.
Okay, yeah. So I wasn't really. I mean, I was going to talk about this because I feel like with Javante, I think the argument is the focus toward Miles Sanders, but I feel like Javante may not be getting a fair shot because we do want better. And I agree that Jonathan Taylor's better than him. Bijan, Kamara, like okay, yeah, it's clear. CMC, it's clear that these backs are, or at least we can see in the NFL their careers that they're better. My only issue is that Javante has not really had time to prove who he is. Why? Because when he was drafted, he had a great year. And he's back to his same yards after contact or average, I think, average yards after contact or something like that. I saw a stat. I don't have the graphic here, but he's
I
back,
have it on my channel. I know exactly what you're talking about.
right? Like he's back to that from his rookie year. Now he got hurt his second year, but that's the only injury, major injury that Javante has had. And even after that injury, he came back. He came back early, played the whole 2023 season, played the whole 2024 season. I feel like Javante is more, and I don't know why it's a hissing sound, guys. I might have to get back on my phone, but I think that Javante is a back that under when he had that new coaching regime because they fired his coach that drafted him and then brought in what's his name who's the coach for the Broncos that used to coach for the Saints.
Oh,
Yeah, what's his name? I always forget his name. uh,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
uh
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, right, because yeah, okay, so we brought in Sean Payton, and I mean they brought in Sean Payton, and Sean Payton clearly did not like Javante Williams, and he's still trying to find who his lead back is. They got so many backs over there with the Broncos, and so I felt like Javante, the last 2 years that he was over there, he was not really used properly or used correctly. And I feel like now that you have somewhere where he's actually the scheme actually matches him, I feel like you're now seeing that production again that came from his rookie year. So I feel like, do we actually know who this kid is, or are we just going based off of, oh, he didn't do shit over there with the Broncos outside of his rookie year? And I'm like, yeah, that's fair, but we've got to factor in that injury, and then also you got a coach that don't like you. We're dealing with that right now in
Blue.
Dallas with coaches who we feel like, you can talk shit about Mozzie and his get off and all of that shit. You can talk shit about Blue, but how can we talk shit about Maris? Maris is like the ultimate character guy. So that's why we're all trying to figure out what's going on there. I mean,
Yeah, the sponsorship politics.
right, it's like can't be he don't know the playbook. We know he
Yeah,
don't got no off the field issues. So it's like what's really going on? So I feel like sometimes a player can be, unfairly evaluated because of that. I mean, and I agree with Boss. It's like if you put Jonathan Taylor over here, or you put somebody like a Bijan over here,
1800 to 2K thousand,
right? It's
two
possible.
thousand.
Well, especially Taylor. Now, Bijan, the Atlanta Falcons, they've been like a top run blocking O line for the past couple of years. So I don't know how much Bijan's production changes here. But I feel like with Jonathan Taylor, it would change because I don't know their O line, but I do know they got Quentin Nelson. But I'm like, who else have they got over there? So I think that we kind of just have to. So it's not really like a huge fight, but it's more so like with Javante Williams. I feel like we don't really know who he is yet fully, and I feel like there are stats like this yards after contact. Because I feel like the yards per carry, yes, I agree with you, boss. Like if you're just looking at a running back by yards per carry or the yards average, you're not gonna get a fair picture. You're not gonna get a good depiction. But I think when you look at some shit that Devontae Williams had been doing, like this last game, I felt like he was making a lot of things out of nothing, and that was something that I did not expect him to be able to do. And I agree at camp, I was like, he ain't it. He's not it. but
Right.
but when we actually saw the pads come on and him able to be actually initiate contact, and I said, oh, it's okay. He's different than what I thought. So I just think that, and I agree we need to add somebody else in here. But then the other pushback comes to Shotty. He don't really do tandems like that. And if he do tandems, it's more of like you said, about a power on power on
Yeah,
power.
thunder on thunder.
So he don't really do these lightning backs. So
Nah, he don't do that blue shit.
asking for Camara, we're asking for A Chain.
Yep.
Does Shotty want those guys?
Not really.
Yeah,
That's why we gotta really shop that shit right. Like, and that's the whole point of us getting this list, this fire sale list. Can I rebuttal? I want to
Yeah,
make sure.
I'm gonna
yeah.
let y'all rebuttal because I do have to depart in about 14 minutes.
I'm gonna be quick.
All right.
So I'm gonna be quick. So I actually, and Henny is a testament to this. It's you not gonna find no content on me down in Williams, right? So was before the season start, and when I looked at the running back room, I did a show where I literally said that the offensive line is gonna be the savior to the running back room.
Hmm.
Okay. So even when he was bubble wrapped and it pissed off the panel on the watch party, like Henny was pissed, Lou was pissed. My rebuttal was, I do know why they're doing it. I said because he's the one back that truly fits Shoddy in terms of that power, right? His style fits Shoddy. So Shoddy is bubble wrapping him like I gotta have this guy for the season. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because he fits me. And so I wasn't justifying the lack of competition, but I gave at least Shotty's point of view, which is also showing my mind frame and belief that the offensive line with Williams was going to have some type of production like what we're seeing here within the first two games. It's another thing, too, that's helping Williams. That the fact that we've invested heavily into coaching that offensive line, that the offensive coordinator, the same one that whooped our ass with an average line and an average back. Is that true or false?
Hmm.
So Arizona whooped the Dallas Cowboys with an average line and an average back, James Conner. But that average back under that system still had 1,000 yards. So I don't want us to make the mistake of a system that's built for a running back giving too much weight to the running back. Because if we do, we'll lose our enthusiasm to upgrade. And when I look around the league, our competitors didn't lose their enthusiasm, even though they had good running back data. You see what I'm saying?
Top
So,
down.
huh?
Top down.
Top down. They pushed them down. So like, and that's what he mean by top down. Like good talent got pushed down by better talent, right? So they did that in San Fran. They said, and think about it, they did it when CMC was considered injury prone, coming from the Panthers, but they took the risk. Saquon was considered injury prone, coming from the Giants. True or false?
Hmm.
So what they did is they said, we believe, and this is the key point I'm gonna say. This is the biggest point. We believe we built us for you. You see what I'm saying? We built us for you. We want nachos. You are the cheese, right? That's what they said when they got CMC. That's what they said when they got Saquon. That's why I'm saying Saquon last year wasn't better than the Saquon from year one, year two, but New York wasn't built for him like Philly was.
Facts.
We finally put the final piece in place with Booker, but now we don't want the fucking cheese. It's like, damn, we literally got the meat in BB. We got the bread in Tyler Smith. We got the other bottom piece of bread in Tyler Booker. We got the lettuce and tomato in Tyler Guyton and Steele. And we over here like, fuck the cheese. Don't say you want a cheeseburger and then half step and give me some goat milk ass cheese. I need to get the real cheese, and this is what will happen. We will go from like what we had with a McFadden, and it will become a Murray. Like so, a back that can get you 1,100 yards. You put the real talent back there, and it'll become 1,800 yards or 1,600 yards. Remember, Zeke sat the final game, or he would have hit 1,800 yards. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a knock on Williams. It's more of a push down of Williams, but still using Williams.
Right. And I get that. And I think that um I'm just with Williams. I feel like me personally, I can only speak for myself. I am like this yards at the contact, like I just didn't expect him to be, having this. So and yards at the contact comes from like, yeah, the play I should have been tackled, but I ended up, breaking tackles and getting us
Well,
extra
let me add one more thing to that start too.
yards.
So Lou did a film breakdown on his game one. It was a lot of times to where he didn't get touched to the third level. So that which then comes down to who was tackling him, right? So I put it like this: Zeke would be better than Williams. Because if you would have put Zeke on third level tackles, Zeke would have broke somebody's neck. Like for real. Like if safeties got to tackle Zeke, it's over. It's over. Like he would have some big ass runs under this system. The problem with Zeke is he was under pass happy, no creative ass running game, just kind of like, it was here the fucking ball. Let's get this run play off the call sheet bullshit. Versus these dudes is really scheming, pinning, and pulling, angle perfections, violence. You know what I mean? They scheming like they doing they goddamn thing. They really thinking through the running game. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's the who tackling Williams too. Cause see, when I saw that, and I saw that from Lou film, because I didn't break him down, Lou did. But I was watching the breakdown, right? I would watch Lou do it. And I was like, damn, it was a whole lot of plays. He didn't even get touched to like 7 yards downfield. Like, goddamn. Because then I heard somebody say, and that's when I knew they was overvaluing Williams. They said, boss, come on now. I saw Williams push the whole D line by himself. I said, you didn't see that shit. You didn't see that. What you saw was the offensive line get the push for the first 6 yards, and you saw him pushing back safeties the final four. You didn't see him pushing D lineman, you fucking liar. Like, ain't no running back gonna be carrying a whole damn D line. But what we do is we give the running backs all the credit for what the front is doing and sometimes what the scheme is doing to help them. So I believe this. If you get, and it's not saying Williams bad. That's the word. That's the thing I hate about making this case. It make me sound like I don't like him. And I do like him. I like that he fit. He fit shoddy. That's why I was like, bro, that dude fit. But I'm also saying at the same time we can do better. And if we do better, this is the biggest part. If we do invest into that running back room, the most important thing we do, because I talked about 6 items a good running game does. The most important thing it does is it prolongs Dak's career.
Mhm.
That's the most important thing that it does because the Giants was dunking Dak. Like we won the game, but go look at them hits up close. Go look at how many times he got dunked on his shoulder. Go look at how many times he had to throw off his back foot because pressure was in his face and he just made a monster ass throw. I really don't want that on an aging Dak. I'm just being honest. I want a running game that is so powerful that it forces people to have to respect it. If you go get a Taylor or somebody like that, right? They go have to respect it. What they gonna have to do? Bring more people into that box. What's that's gonna do to CD and Pickens? Oh, it's
One on
gonna be
ones.
like pornographic. It's gonna be pornographic on the outside. It's gonna be like, oh my God, this offense is scary. Like,
Yep.
you know, it's gonna be the scariest. We gonna probably be the best offense in like 5 fucking years. It's shit. We got 2 number 1s. We just need the cheese. So it's no
That's it.
knock on Williams. I got no problem with Williams. He's doing his job. Like I love how Henny always say, he hooping. He hooping. But I want us to also be aggressive and do and copy what people around the league have done.
We're doing.
Copy San Fran who upgraded. Copy the Ravens who upgraded. Copy Philly who upgraded. Copy guess who? Green Bay. They had Aaron Jones and they said he's good. Fuck him.
Justin
Get
Taylor.
Jacobs.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs. I'm sorry.
That's true, but I will say that they swapped those backs out at the end of the season. Now, I think the 49ers did get CMC in season.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
did. They got him in season, and they
49ers
and
did.
they went on a super roll. He was almost MVP. And notice that when you put a real good upgraded back into a good team, the backs be in the MVP conversation. Y'all notice that?
They do.
That's
CMC was in the conversation, and Saquon was in the conversation. Both of them on average teams was kind of treated like this. You got
Boss,
to put a great back on a great team, and you gonna get great results.
think about it. They haven't stopped either. They just recently acquired Brian Robinson. So even CMC wasn't enough for them to say, okay, we good right there. We're going to go ahead and still add somebody else to the mix because we don't know if CMC is going to be durable enough. So we need somebody to pair with CMC. That's a testament to show that, hey, yeah, we like our guys, but we ain't scared to add new guys.
Somebody asked, so what's more important, getting a running back or fixing the issues on defense? I don't want to put them against each other. I will wait on running back only because
Thank you, Chris.
I don't want I want to protect Dak.
Hmm.
What's okay? Let me switch your question. What's more important, Dak for the next 4 years or this current defense? If you ask it like that, the answer is clear, right? But I also don't want to put them against each other because guess what? I want team both of them. Fuck that. I'm not gonna put running back against defense. No, let's get both of them.
All
You
of it.
like
All
you.
of it.
It's like damn, bro. Like you gonna only have Dak in his prime 3 more years, bro. This if Dak was 25, I'd be like, we want to trade on Michael. Fuck that. We lost the trade. If you really think it through, we lost because by the time you get all those picks and the full value of those picks, that go be fucking 37, bro.
That window is closing.
That window is closing, bro. So
They would have
you
to be instant impact picks every
you
single
gotta
one of
say
them.
fuck them picks. This is truly the situation to say fuck them picks. Trade for the players. Let's execute this window. Both of them. It's no defense or running back. It's both of them. Put them together. And I'm gonna say this out loud. You fucked up with Michael Parsons. Let me just say it straight up. Like now the season is started. You can't lie now because when it was in the off season, we could lie. We could just lie ass off. Oh, we ain't gonna miss Michael Parsons. You now it's obvious you fucking miss him. And yeah, because you see what's happening over at Green Bay. Don't act like you don't see that shit. So you see it. So let's be honest. We fucked up. The only way you can make up for this, Jerry, is you got to go get Trey Henderson or Miles Garrett. And that's when we'll say, okay, we even. We even. If you go get them and a running back, I'm going to say, Jerry, you made up for it. Let's rock. But if you over here trying to put these old band-aids on a generational player, I'm
It's
gonna
not
tell
gonna
you to your
work.
face, you a goddamn lie, and it ain't gonna work. You gotta really get aggressive, and we gotta put pressure on him to get aggressive. Cause if we don't, he go sit back and be passive as hell. Cause we just spending our money. If he sense that we is mad at this bullshit, like bro, and
All right.
man, I know I've
But
been on the soapbox,
you
bro.
good because I told you you had 14 minutes and you talked the entire 14.
You did.
So you gone.
You did.
I have to go. But
See.
y'all get y'all final words though.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna jump in here. Hey, you heard the arguments today. Look, real simple. All those arguments you heard proves Amp's closing remarks that I end every show with. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
My
Yes,
final
indeed.
words is let's stay aggressive. Let's keep going forward. Let's keep pressuring front office. Team both of them.
Damn it, I love it. Go ahead, Star.
and my final word would just be that yeah, I do. I agree. We need to use the picks. I feel like we gotta say F those picks because we don't know how much longer we have Dak. Because even so, Dak gonna be due for contract again. So even if Dak play again, he may not play here, again. He may not resign here again. Because I do believe if we don't get a Super Bowl in these next couple of years, that gonna be like, I'm good. I'm gonna try somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like we gotta push these picks. Because waiting and just drag, and then we gotta see Green Bay could be in the Super Bowl. I mean,
That's
that's just
pick
your guess.
32.
Then
Pick
you
ain't worth
keep
a
it
damn.
32, 31.
31.
Picks not gonna help. And then we're gonna be expecting Jerry and them to trade all the way up
Man,
to the top
please.
15. Y'all know damn well they not doing it.
Amen.
So yeah, we gotta use this
Fuck them picks.
for pushing them.
My final word is the same as y'all's. Aggressive, 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 more aggression. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be passive. The window is now. You still got great players on this team. You just got a couple things that you need to line out. So it doesn't matter how you do it, but you gotta make this team better in the short term so we can compete right now. Go get you another edge. Go get you another running back. Go get you another linebacker. Fuck it. Go sign Justin Simmons off the street if you think you got issues in safety. Do whatever you gotta do to get through. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them picks. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we could spaz out and not draft nobody worth a damn. Folks be forgetting that folks draft, bust all the time. Dallas Cowboys just ain't did so recently outside of like Taco Charter. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to go out there and be aggressive, man, because ain't no guarantees in life.
That part.
Damn sure not no guarantees in the draft. But it's your boy Henny the Moore. It's been about 3 hours. We on here almost 3 hours, man. Great content. We're gonna chop this shit up. We're
And
gonna
Chunky bought some of that cash out, man. Man, say, listen, man, y'all bless us, man, with a little bit more bread for real, man. Close the doors.
close the doors of church, man. Hit that shit. Cash apps. Dollar
There's
sign.
1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
For real.
Man,
3 hours?
it's been 3 hours,
I
dog.
didn't even know it was three.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why landlord dip ain't saying shit. That man had to
Appreciate
put.
the invite too, Henny, man.
Man,
Appreciate
y'all know
that.
y'all
Next
good,
time
man.
y'all invite me, I'm gonna say no.
He said no. He gonna say
Like,
no.
hell
It's
no, man. I ain't
crazy.
giving y'all my goddamn Saturday no more. What's wrong with y'all?
That's the hell you is. You gonna come in here, nigga, with bells and
Doing
whistles.
this
Matter of
shit
fact,
never
bring your
again.
sound effects next time so you and Amp can go for battle of the bands, nigga. Bring your sound effects next time, damn.
I ain't bring shit.
Salute to everybody, man. In the words of West Coast Cowboy, never look down because the stall is up.
All